Uh, all the students, is the Python program visible to everyone? Is the Python question visible? All right. What the logic of the question is that you have a list and you are to shift the elements of list in such a way that the elements shift from left to right and the desired number of elements, they shift at the back. What I want to say is, I just draw one rough layout over here to explain you the logic of this question. I'm drawing one table over here. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 80. Is the MS Word page visible where I'm drawing this table? 12th class? All right. I have increased the height. This is the data. This is the list. Assume it to be the list. Right? Now what I want. अगर मैं एक वेरिएबल लूं n और उसकी वैल्यू दूं 2. Now by 2 I means that I want to shift the first 2 elements at the back at the end of the list so that other elements shift in front. Means the list should come like this. And the first 2 elements, that is the n, they get shift at the back. मैंने n की वैल्यू 2 दी थी. 2 का मतलब है पहले 2 एलिमेंट. अगर मैं n की वैल्यू 3 कर दूं तो उसका मतलब है पहले 3 एलिमेंट्स. The value of n decides how many elements you want to shift at the back of the list. And when you shift the desired number of elements at the back, the other elements, they shift in front. Raise your thumb to whom the concept is clear कि लॉजिक क्या है क्वेश्चन का, हमने करना क्या है. Only Maulik thumb is up. Abhishek, Pavan, Nandini, Bhavneet, Manreet, Sukhmani. All right. So the logic is, I have taken a list L with the elements 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You can take any elements you want. You can take any elements you want. Okay? Right? Then after that, I have taken a variable n. And the value of n is 2. 2 means the desired number of elements you want to shift. The desired number of elements that you want to shift. Okay? First of all, print the original list. Print your original list, the normal list. यानी ये वाली लिस्ट. इसको मैंने प्रिंट करवा दिया. अब इस फंक्शन को कॉल किया. लिस्ट और n वेरिएबल एज एक्चुअल आर्ग्यूमेंट पास करके I call the function. Now I jump to the function definition where the list L and parameter n is acting as a parameter n, both are acting as the formal parameter. Right? Find the length of the list. फाइंड द लेंथ ऑफ द ओरिजिनल लिस्ट। अपना लूप चलाओ। जो फर्स्ट टाइम लूप चलाना है वो n तक चलाओ। n मतलब जितने नंबर आपने शिफ्ट करने हैं, अप टिल दैट नंबर रन योर फर्स्ट फॉर लूप। स्टोर एवरी फर्स्ट नंबर। मैं यहां पर एक वर्किंग नोट्स बना रहा हूं टू मेक यू मोर क्लियर अबाउट द कॉन्सेप्ट। I am taking 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60। और ये बेटा मेरा इंडेक्स है। ये इंडेक्सिंग हो गई 1, 2, 3, 4 और 5। ये मेरी ऊपर इंडेक्स है, नीचे एलिमेंट है, राइट। n is 2, n की वैल्यू 2 है। एज पर दिस फर्स्ट फॉर लूप, एज पर दिस फर्स्ट फॉर लूप, I इन रेंज 0 to n, ये रहा 0 और ये रहा n। यानी जो मेरा I है वो 0 पे है और बेटा जो n वेरिएबल है वो यहां पे है। यहां तक जिसे क्लियर है जल्दी हाथ ऊपर करो। लगन, जसदेव, मानविया, अनुष्का, चारों को क्लियर है कॉन्सेप्ट यहां तक? ऑल राइट। नाउ L ऑफ 0, ये थोड़ा सा टेक्निकल क्वेश्चन है, इसको ध्यान से समझना, मैं थोड़ा धीरे ही बोलूंगा। L ऑफ 0 को नम में डाल दो। L ऑफ 0 पे क्या पड़ा है? 10। तो नम वेरिएबल में मैंने 10 डाल दिया। आप सभी प्लीज ध्यान से फोकस करना। ये प्रोग्राम अभी रिसेंटली सैंपल पेपर्स में आया है। I'll speak slow so that you people get in touch with the logic, right? So num is 10। अब आ जाओ इनर लूप पे, इनसाइड लूप, नेस्टेड लूप। फॉर j इन रेंज 0 to x minus 1, 0 to x minus 1। x minus 1 का मतलब है x उसकी लेंथ है। लेंथ हो गई इसकी 6, लेंथ हो गई 6। x माइनस 1 का मतलब है 5, यानी यहां तक। ये आपका जे लूप चलेगा यहां तक। अब कॉमा x माइनस 1, हायर लिमिट इंक्लूड नहीं होती, इसका मतलब ये वाली वैल्यू कंसीडर नहीं की जाएगी। लूप चलेगा यहां तक, यहां तक आपका x चलेगा। सॉरी, जे वेरिएबल, ये आपका x है, आपका जे वेरिएबल चलेगा 4 तक, क्योंकि हायर लिमिट इज नॉट इंक्लूडेड। लेट अस स्टार्ट। j इज 0, ये रहा j, जहां i वहां j, जहां i वहां j। j प्लस 1, 0 प्लस 1, L ऑफ 1। L ऑफ 1 पे क्या पड़ा है? 20। Where to assign 20? On L ऑफ 0। L ऑफ 0 पे 20 असाइन करो, यानी 20 आ गया इधर और ये जगह हो गई खाली। जिन्हें यहां तक क्लियर है जल्दी थंब रेस करो, क्विक, बी फास्ट। Let me see how many thumbs are up. Gunjan, Rohan, your thumbs are not up. All right. Now, J is 1. J हो गया 1. J 1 पे आ गया। ठीक है, 1+1, 1+1 इज 2, J ऑफ 2 पे क्या पड़ा है 30, L ऑफ 2 वहां पड़ा है 30, 30 कहां जाएगा L ऑफ 2 पे, सॉरी L ऑफ 1 पे, L ऑफ 1 पे 30 आया, ये हो गया खाली, राइट। अब J आ गया इधर 2 पे, J आ गया 2 पे, ये लूप चल रहा है ना, तो J 2 पे आ गया, 2 + 1 3, L ऑफ 3 पे पड़ा है 40, 40 कहां आएगा L ऑफ 2 पे, तो 40 आ गया इधर। इस लाइन के अकॉर्डिंग, एज पर दिस लाइन, 12th क्लास, एज पर दिस लाइन, the element which is lying at next position is coming one position in front, second element coming at 1, third element coming at 2, fourth element coming at 3, fifth element coming at 4. Imagine your classroom. In one row there are 6 benches. First bench is empty. See this MS Word window. First bench is empty. If this is 0, this is 0 + 1, this is 2, 3. First element coming on 0. Second element coming at 1. Third element coming at here. Like this. When each element is shifting one position ahead, when each element is shifting one position ahead, automatically the last position will go empty. When every element is shifting one position ahead, automatically the last bench of the row will remain empty. Okay, the last bench in the row will remain empty. That is what I am doing over here. Then 50 comes over here, then finally 60 will come over here, and when 60 will come over here, this is empty, this goes empty, और यहां पे आके तो मेरा लूप ही खत्म हो जाएगा. At this position my loop will fail. Now I am on this statement, x minus 1. Who will tell me what is x minus 1? Raise your hand to whom the logic is clear and tell me what is x minus 1. Yes, hurry up. Raise your hand and tell me what is x minus 1 indicating over here. Which position is empty? Yes, students, are you here in the lecture? Now, I was telling that every element is shifting one position ahead. So this position goes empty. Where I have put the question mark, this position goes empty. This, see this statement now. L of x minus 1. What is x? 6. X minus 1 is 5. L of 5 पे क्या डालना है? The variable num. What is the value of num? 10. What is the value of num? 10. So 10 comes here. 10 comes here. Up till here concept is clear? 12th class, up till here concept is totally clear? Now, we are shifting to outer loop again. Now, again the whole scenario will start. L of 0. L of 0 20, assign it to the variable num. अब num में आ गई वैल्यू 20, num के अंदर वैल्यू आ गई 20, right? Then coming to the inner loop, J is here, J is here. 0 plus 1, that is 1 plus 1. J plus 1, that is 0 plus 1, which is equal to 1. तो इसका मतलब है L of 1 पे जो एलिमेंट है वो है 30, that is 30. 30 को असाइन कहां करना है? 30 is to be assigned at L of 0. 30 comes here. This goes empty. So 40 will come here. This will go. 50 will come here. 60 will come here. 10 will come here. And this position will go empty. Now, I have a question from you. Which number will come here? Where I have put the question mark. Which number will come here where I have put the question mark? Yes, Maulik.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, 20.
20 will definitely come over here. Very right. Because we have to see this last statement. This last statement will work only when this for loop will get fail. Okay. And every time this for loop get fail, the last position will remain empty, so that we can assign this num variable value here. Right? Now I show the result to you. See the output. Original list and the new list after shifting, both are in front of you. Am I clear to the entire 12th? Entire 12th concept is clear? Vanshika, please send me the screenshot of the attendance after the lecture. Complete screenshot of the gallery view, okay? So this was about your list program along with the function, right? Now students, let me start the new topic, that is file handling. Let us start the new topic, file handling. All right. What is the meaning of the term file? In simple term, if I want to know the meaning of file, beta, file means set of records. In simple terms, the word file means the set of records. Or you can say the file is bunch of bytes. Now this file, it is stored in the hard disk. As a permanent storage. Hard disk is considered to be the secondary storage, that is the permanent storage, and our file is permanently saved in our hard disk. Whenever we want, we can access our data, we can read the data from the file. What exactly we are to do? We are to make a link between the file and the program. From the program, data is written into the file. Then from the file, data is read and again brought in the program. So we are to write data to the file and we are to read the data from the file and bring the data in the program to print the record of the file. Now there is one term, data file. What is data file? Data file means the file that is having the records pertaining to any particular application. We are to deal with two types of files. First one is text file. What is text file? Text file is a file in which data is stored in form of ASCII codes. ASCII code you might have read in 9th and 10th in the lower classes, American Standard Code for Information Interchange. The data in the text file is stored in form of ASCII codes. Now in text file, some internal translations takes place. In text file, some internal translations they take place. What do I mean by internal translations? By internal translation, I mean the EOL, that is end of line. Every line in the text file, I repeat, every line in the text file is terminated by \n. Every line in the text file is terminated by \n, that is new line character. We have to include this new line character after every line in the text file, due to which the processing of text file becomes slow. Due to these internal translations, because of this new line character, the processing of text file becomes slow. Okay? Now text file is again of two types. First is regular text file. Second is delimited text file. Regular text file is the text file that we are normally dealing with. All right. Am I clear? So I was telling that text file is of two types: regular text file and delimited text file. What is regular text file? Regular text file is the normal text file where data is stored in form of ASCII codes. The internal translations takes place in that file. Internal translations occur because of this new line character, which is placed at the end of every line to terminate the line. What are delimited files? Delimited text files are those text files where record is separated by comma or tab or any other special character. आपका जो रिकॉर्ड है, यू हैव सेपरेटेड योर रिकॉर्ड बाय कॉमा. सी दिस कॉमा. When the record in the file is separated by comma, when the values in the record, each value in the record is separated by comma, that is called CSV files. CSV files stands for comma separated value. Am I clear up till here now? Lagan, Maulik, Abhishek, Mohit. Am I clear to all? Then, if the value in the record is separated by tab, then it is called tab separated value. Okay? The next file is, second type is binary files. Binary file is a file in which data is stored in the same way as in memory. No internal translation takes place. Because no internal translation takes place, no question of EOL. That is why the processing of binary file is considered to be fast as compared to text file processing. The processing of binary file is considered to be faster as compared to the processing of text file, because no internal translations, they take place in the binary file. Am I totally clear up till here with the meaning of text file and binary file, and two types of text file: regular text file, delimited text files, right?